bringing together enough talent in one organization is really hard to do. And if you're working on a problem that may be modestly successful, it's kind of easy to get the first few people to join. You can give them a lot of equity. But then it gets really hard. Why is employee 20 going to join? Why does this matter to the world? Why should someone work on your startup versus any of the other things they could do? And picking something that matters if you're successful is a great way to do that. And so I think it's really important to think about when you're starting the company, how is this going to evolve into a vision that a lot of people want to help with, that a lot of people want to be associated with? Because I think getting talent and getting mind share is really hard in the current environment. And people are interested in startups that matter. Another thing that we've noticed among our best founders again and again and again is that they have a confident and definite view of the future. They may be wrong, and so we say it's good to be confident and flexible, but this idea that you are confident and definite, this is what I think is going to happen, or this is what is going to happen, and being relatively sure of that, having courage of your convictions, being a clear leader, saying we're going to do this, and that's why, even in the face of a lot of doubt, that seems to really correlate with success. And this comes back to having an ambitious vision, but the entire startup ecosystem is best set up to support companies that have a low chance of success, but are huge if they work. And I think going for something that is huge if it works will attract the best people. I'm not going to talk too much about the team. There are a lot of obvious things I could say that have been said many times by many people about, you need smart people who want to work really hard and who communicate well. These are all really true. But I'd like to mention a few non-obvious things that we've noticed that we don't hear people say as much about the team you need to assemble. Vinod Khosla says that the team you build is the company you build. And I really think that's true. I've still met only a handful of founders, I think, that spend enough time on recruiting, like Mark Zuckerberg is famously one of them. But building a great team, I think other than picking the right market and building a great product is the most important thing you do. All founders go through a transition, all successful founders, where you switch from building a product to building a company, and building a company really is about the team. So you need optimists. The whole world will be telling you why you're going to fail as a startup. If you don't have that internal fire of belief, if you don't have people who say, you know what, we are going to do this, and it doesn't matter what the haters say, we're going to figure this out. And there is, this problem, it must be solvable. If you don't have the spirit of optimism on the team, it's very hard to succeed when the world continues to punch you in the face. You need at least some idea generators. There are a handful of people in any company that has gone on to be really successful that I've been able to work with who are just really good at coming up with lots of ideas. You don't want too many of these people because that's more ideas than a company can follow through on. But having some people within a company that are just constantly throwing out new ideas, most of which will be bad, turns out to be super important to have on the team.